yo. Yo.
Young folks, old folks, everybody come to Kids Club and have a lot of fun. Please check your chewing gum and raisins at the door, and we'll tell you Bible stories that you never heard before. Children, it's Pastor Ted, and today's story is about Moses at the Red Sea. Moses was a Hebrew, or we might call him an Israelite. And Moses and the Hebrews were slaves in Egypt. And God called them to leave their slavery and cross the wilderness and go to the promised land, which would eventually become Israel. And so Moses led the Hebrew slaves in a rebellion, and they left Egypt, and Pharaoh, that's the king of Egypt, decided to chase them with his army, and his soldiers were in chariots riding mighty horses, and the Hebrews were fleeing, and the Hebrews got to the Red Sea, and there was nothing but water in front of them. And then behind them, the Pharaoh and his army were coming, and they were advancing. And God whispered to Moses and said, "Hold your rod," that's a big stick, out over the sea. And Moses held his rod out over the sea, and you know what? The east wind came, and it blew the water in the sea all night long. And by the time morning came, there was dry land right in the middle of the water. And so the Hebrews raced across the dry land with water up on one side and up on the other, and they went all the way through, and they got to the other side just as Pharaoh's army arrived. And they saw that the water was divided. Should we go forward or shouldn't we? And the Pharaoh said, "Yes, let's charge." And so the soldiers and the charioteers started crossing in the mud in the bottom, and the wheels of the chariots got stuck in the mud. And so the army went slowly, and all the Hebrews were safely on the other side of the Red Sea. And Moses took out his rod, that's a big stick. He held it out over the waters, and the waters came crashing back. And Pharaoh's army drowned in the waters of the sea. When the Hebrews walked on, they didn't have cars or buses, they walked on towards the promised land in safety. All this happened because God had chosen the Hebrews to be a special people, the people who would share the love and grace of God to the whole world. And slavery was not going to stop God. He liberated the Hebrews from slavery so that the whole world would come to know the love and grace of God. That's the story of Moses and the Red Sea. Young folks, old folks, everybody come to Kids Club and have a lot of fun. Please check your chewing gum and raisins at the door. We'll tell you Bible stories that you never heard before.